Scout, come in. This is Spy. Come in.
I'm here, Spy, and we've just reached planet for 5 for 6B.
Perfect. You know your mission there, right?
To study any alien life forms on that planet, while trying not to mess with Highgamer's demo man stuff.
Good. And while you're down there, try to find a gift to give Highgamer. I just want to show him our appreciation.
I'll see what I can find, but first, I have a request if you don't mind.
Go ahead, ask away.
Do you think I could tinker with this communicator real fast? The cracking in the audio is getting on my nerves.
Oh, sure.
Alright, this will only take a second. Okay, does it sound better now?
Oh, yes. Much better. Now there is something else I should mention.
What's that, Spy?
I've talked to Highgamer the other day, and since we had to use our Stargate to get to his world, there may be a chance that you might arrive in a different point in time. So once you land on the planet, see if you are in the right point in time.
Alright then, I'll see if we're in the right timeline.
Good. The one thing we can't do under any circumstances is mess with his universe's timeline. If that happens, we'll just end up in a multiversal war with him and his team, and we don't want that to happen.
Wait, war? You never told me about that before I left with Altera.
It never occurred to me at the time I asked for his blessings during one of his live streams. But yes, if anything goes wrong, we may have to take accountability for that.
But by going to freaking war? Seriously?
That possibility is the reason you must leave his demo man stuff intact, and to be sure you're in the correct point in his history.
Well, alright. Anything to prevent an incursion between our worlds.
Good. Call me once you landed and when you can confirm that you're not in the past or in another timeline.
Can do, Spy. Talk to you soon. Yeah, after everything that happened with the Dark Multiverse, Hydra and Zamasu, the last thing I need is a freaking war with Highgamer. Like hell, I'm gonna let that happen. He's my role model and I'm not gonna end up in another war. Not after what happened back in Nam. Never. Never again. Looks like the radar detected something on the planet. I wonder what it is. Wait, is that the gun island? But I thought Demo Man turned that thing off last time. Oh my god! It's gonna blast the shit! Man, that was rough. At least the life pod is intact, but it looks like the giant gun is on again somehow. I need to confirm that I'm in the present and not the past. Let's check the dates on my communicator. Looks like I'm in the present. The dates are accurate, so it looks like I'm in the clear. Time to contact Spy and update him on the situation. Spy, come in. Scout to Spy, please come in.
I'm here, Scout. What's your status?
I've just confirmed that I'm in the present and not the past. But there's a problem.
What kind of problem?
The Aurora has been shot down.
Shot down? What do you mean shot down? Kapu demo man shot the gun island down years ago. How could it be back on again?
I don't know. Maybe the aliens who constructed the machine must have come back to turn it on again.
This is bad. That means you'll have to find another way to return to our universe when your mission is done. We can't use the rocket like Kapu demo. Besides, the aliens might have added defensive measures to keep intruders out.
I got it! What if there's a way to reprogram the alien Stargates to travel to other universes? If I need to, I could reprogram in with the coordinates to our reality.
That could work, but you'll have to make sure that the aliens can't come to our world, like setting up a reset timer on it. Plus, how would you know how to program my Stargate for travel?
Let's just say I've been taking lessons from Angie.
Okay, just know that you have no need to worry about predators killing and eating you. That suit you're wearing provides you with a camouflage that makes you invisible to the creatures of the planet. And you have a finite supply of oxygen, meaning you can stay in the water for as long as needed without drowning. Get all the data we need. Then try to find one of those Stargates to head home. And don't touch any of Kapu Demo Man stuff.
Copy that, Spy. I'm here if you need to talk to me.
Can do, Scout. Good luck and stay safe.
Guess I better get started. I have a feeling that this will be a long, long mission. A Stalkery! You better not try to follow me. This may take a while.
2 hours later.
Blabberfish! Now that's a dumb... What the hell is that thing? Better take a close look at it and scan it. Just what are you? You look like some kind of cybernetic xenomorph thingy. Let's go, let's go, let's go! A warper? Better call Spy and see what he thinks of this. Spy, come in. This is Scout. Do you copy?
Yeah, I copy. And I brought Heavy with me.
Hey, Scout! How is Planet for 546 be treating you?
Well, for one, I'm getting plenty of rays from their sun. I might actually be getting a tan, but so far, thing has been running smoothly.
That's good to hear. Kinda sucks that I'll have to leave shortly after you return.
Really? Where you going?
To a strange city that I've discovered a month ago. A city in Turkey called Harran. It's somehow in quarantine due to something called the Harran virus.
The Harran virus? That sounds like something you would find in a zombie movie.
Funny you say that. Apparently anyone infected with this virus after a few hours or so turns into a zombie.
Yikes!
That's why we're sending Heavy there, 'cause he's the strongest member here. Plus, he could really help out to locals a lot by killing those zombies and thugs and crooks.
Wait a minute. Crooks and thugs! You never told me that!
No, but I've been meaning to tell you. There will be some crooks that you'll have to fight as well. All of these thugs works for the same guy, a monstrous warlord who goes by the name of Race. But from what I've heard from the records, Race has been long dead thanks to a GRE operative named Kyle Crane.
Hey, I've heard of that guy. I've known him from high school, but I'm getting off track. Spy. I scanned some kind of alien life form recently. What can you tell me about it?
Let me see here. Here we go. The Warper, or the self-warping quarantine enforcer unit, is a biomasconate life form created by the precursor Race, belonging to the fauna category. It can generate a teleportation gate, which it uses to warp itself and other life forms of its size or smaller at will.
Well, that's just great. Now I have to be on the lookout for these alien biomonster who might want to kill me, which was created by the same aliens behind the Gun Island who might also want to kill me. I'm pumped. Seriously, just what I needed today. I've also intercepted this.
9 new biological subjects designated. Mode: hunting, analyzing, sharing subject locations with other agents.
I see. That means that there are more of these Warpers around here. Also, why are you heading to the dead zone? Don't you know what happened when Kapu Demo Man headed there?
Gotta be honest here. Not really.
Well, there are adult ghost Leviathans down there.
Ghost what?
Get out of there now, before they show up.
All right then.
A few minutes later.
Finally, I'm out of that place. You were right, Spy. Those things were horrifying.
Right. Now you can resume your mission in peace. At least you got a scan of them.
Yeah, that was a little too close for my taste. It was almost like they could somehow see me even with the caramel on.
All the more reasons not to go down there again. Oh, I almost forgot. With the suit on, you don't need to eat or drink to survive. The suit will just convert waste into the proper nutrients and vitamins you'll ever need.
Does that include?
Yes, I'm afraid I do.
Oh, gross. If Sniper hears of this, I'll never hear the end of it.
Don't you worry about that. Sniper won't find out, as long as no one tells him that he is.
Can't believe the stupid gun is back on again. This is so annoying. Things can't possibly get any worse than this. I had to open my big mouth. Well, might as well investigate this and see where the noise is coming from.
You know I can still hear you, right?
Now, Spy. Let Scout investigate the noise first. Maybe it'll be worth it.
I sure hope so. I wouldn't want Scout to end up like the Kapu crew's first scout.
Oh, hello, Angie. Did you bring me my sandwich?
Yes, I did. And thank you for the blueprints for the level for Sentry.
Level 4? Whatever happened to the mini sentry you were talking to?
Keep that name out of your damn mouth. I hate that godforsaken Mimi Sentry. She broke my heart and I'll never forgive her for it. Don't you ever talk about it again, if you know what's good for you.
Whoa, that bad, huh?
Don't you start as well, Heavy. I'd rather read Loudhouse or Owlhouse fanfic than talk to that bitch ever again.
Okay, you don't have to get aggro with me, bro.
Guys, I just heard all of that and I got to say that this team is fucking dysfunctional. Also, I may have found myself a Reaper Leviathan. I'm gonna see if I can scan it.
Well, be careful then. It might be able to detect you through the commo, just like the ghost variants.
Easy, easy now. Don't kill me, don't kill me. And done. Time to get out of there.
Nice going, Scout. Way to trap that Reaper long enough to scan it.
So, Spy, what does the database say about it?
Well, according to these records, the Reaper is an aggressive Leviathan-class fauna species usually found swimming in large open areas, such as the crash zone, dunes, and mountains. It is the third aggressive creature on the entire planet, next to the ghost variant and the sea dragon Leviathan.
Hold on. Sea Dragon Leviathan. Do I dare even want to know what the database says about it?
It says here, the sea dragon Leviathan is a colossal Leviathan-class fauna species. It is the largest aggressive creature on planet 4546b. There are a total of 3 of these creatures on the planet, 2 in the inactive lava zone and 1 in the lava lakes. Luckily, you don't need to get a scan of them since we've seen High Gamer's video.
Thank God! I really would not want to get close to one of those monsters. Which reminds me, NG, since you're here, anything you've learned about that warper creature?
As a matter of fact, I have. It seems that those creatures travels in seemingly random directions, seeking out creatures infected with the chiral bacterium that Kapu Demo Man was infected with. Once it detects one, it will fire a teleportation orb at it. It is possible to dodge the orbs and avoid being warped. If the orb is dodged, it will travel for a short distance and then dissipate. However, this will result in the warper relentlessly hunting down their prey, often being evasive and becoming more streamlined the closer it gets. When at close range, the warper will attack with its claws, raising them above its head, then let out a cry and then bring them down onto its target with considerable force, dealing high amounts of damage to any infected organisms.
Not to mention that your goggles has intercepted another transmission. Take a listen.
Destroyed. Mode. Patrol. New targets unaccounted for. 1.
Does that mean those warpers are hunting for me?
Seems so. Might want to be more careful around those creatures for now on.
Can do, NG, as soon as I get out of this cave.
2 hours later.
Well, that took longer than expected, but somehow I'm in a new location. Let's see if I can find some animals here. Whoa, what's with you, little guy? You seem to have several green spots on you.
Better scan it and see what's wrong with it. It could be that chiral virus that NG mentioned.
Integrating new PDA data.
Well,
It's as I feared. This creature is infected with the chiral bacteria.
dear God! Guess I better stay away from that poor unfortunate soul.
It's best that you do, but at least we now have data on it now.
Well, go ahead, Spy. Tell us what it says about it.
Alright then, but be warned. This entry is a long one. Chiral was brought to 4546b by the architects in an attempt to find a vaccine, as they had established outposts within the crater. It is stated in architect data that the chiral bacterium has killed over 143 billion individuals over the course of time since its discovery, but the data is likely to be around 1,000 years old. It is possible this is not the true death count, as this entry only lists these as confirmed deaths, which could imply further dead beyond what was known. Their core worlds were quarantined off, and research facilities such as the one on 4546b were created to find a cure. After a sea dragon Leviathan damaged the disease research facility in an attempt to retrieve its offspring, the previously contained chiral bacterium was released onto the planet. This decimated the planet's ecosystems, as much of the life on the planet died due to the bacterium's immunorepressive behavior and genetic corruption. This prompted the architects to initiate their emergency quarantine, activating the Quarantine Enforcement Platform. This enforcement platform shoots down all approaching or departing spacecraft to prevent chiral being spread to other planets. The database estimates that chiral incubates into weeks and quickly kills its host after it reaches a substantial infection level. It accomplishes this by shutting down the immune system, already making the infected host susceptible to other diseases, and causing genetic mutation to the host's DNA, which causes alterations to the body structure, eventually leading to a total shutdown of the organism due to its inability to keep functioning properly. According to architect data, the bacterium is capable of entering the body through the skin, and causes an increase in aggression in its host. These warpers that Scout found were created to keep the levels of Kara to a minimum. They will attempt to kill infected fauna to control the spread of the bacterium. This seems to be ineffective as Kara still ravages the planet around 1,000 years after it was initially released.
Hold on a sec! I see another one. Well, I saw a warper a few seconds ago.
Fascinating. May I ask where you are now?
Well, it seems like I'm in some kind of volcanic cavern with a lava lake.
Lava lake? Oh, damn it all! You're nearing one of the sea dragon's hunting grounds.
Oh, well, it's too late to turn back now. I've got to push forward.
Are you insane? Turn back now!
You don't want to go there,
Do
boy.
it! It is suicide!
Think of this as you want, but I haven't come so far to turn back now. Besides, there might be a Stargate somewhere around this place, or at least some kind of alien facility to discover here.
Very well. If you're so determined to complete your mission at any cost, then by all means, don't let us stop you. But you better find us something of value to us.
And don't you dare die on that planet because of those creatures. Because if you do, I'll never forgive you for as long as I exist. My soul will haunt you for all eternity.
I'm afraid that's not possible, Heavy. If Scout dies, you and your soul will have to wait till you enter the afterlife permanently before you could haunt him.
Just shut up!
About time you showed up, medic. Since you're a medical expert, what do you make of the Kara bacteria?
Let me see that PDF. Now let's take a look here. Ooh, interesting. It would seem that the only way to cure Kara is with a digestive element known as enzyme 42, which is produced by the Sea Emperor Leviathan and its young.
That's rather interesting to say the least. Can you tell us more about it?
Sure, the Sea Emperor Leviathan species produces the enzyme naturally, which results in the precursors capturing an adult and its 5 eggs and putting it in the primary containment facility. However, due to the captive's age, the enzyme 42 it produced was unstable and could only temporarily revert the infection. However, the precursors then deduced that the unborn Sea Emperor Leviathans would likely be a better source, although they could not figure how to hatch the eggs themselves.
Until the demo man and the Kapu crew managed to hatch the eggs himself and freed the hatchlings. I wonder if they're doing okay after so many years.
Something tells me that they're living long and happily with their freedom, and appreciates him for doing so.
Oh boy, I see 2 of those warpers. Should I take a look?
No, even if you don't have the bacteria, they might see you as a threat since you're from another universe. It's better for all of us if you stay away from the warpers. No need to keep an eye out for them anyway.
I think I know exactly what to give High Gamer. I'll leave one of these servicing probes here on this planet. That way, he and his demo man could watch over the creatures on this planet anytime they want without having to go to it directly. Does that sound good to you, Spy?
No, not really, no.
Oh my god, Spy! I've found something.
What is it?
I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can go inside of it.
Well, whatever you do, be careful in there. You'll never know what could be in there till it's too late.
Come on, come on! There's gotta be a way in. And there's my way in. Now let's see what I can find in this place. There's something already. Let's see what you are, little critter. Hey, Angie, I just scanned some kind of alien robot. What do you make of it?
Amazing. It's unlike anything I've ever seen before. According to the database, their main function is to repair and uphold alien bases and thus are equipped with 2 welding tools, which can deal small amounts of damage. They are also programmed to defend alien bases from intruding life forms and will use the aforementioned tools as weapons if the need arises. The robots are far less elaborate than other precursor technology, with a focus on simplicity and functionality. The propulsion cannon and stasis rifle are simple ways to remove the threat of the robots.
Spy, are you seeing this right now?
My God.
You've actually found a Stargate! Now you can reprogram it to send you home. Just remember to set the reset timer.
In due time. First, I've got to see if the thing even works. I'll call you again once that's done.
Very well. Take it for a test drive and see if it works. Talk to you soon.
A few minutes later.
Now then, let's see what this baby can do. Here goes nothing! What in the... Who the hell is saying that? What are you? Answer me! Just what are you? What the hell? What's that? Spy, come in. I need to report something to you.
What is it, Scout? You sound traumatized.
I just tested the portal and I think
Go on, Scout. What's got you so spooked?
I saw something inside the portal.
You... what?
Inside the portal, I began to hear something whispering into my ear, as if it was reciting something to me. And then I saw it. Some kind of shadowy demon with red and blue eyes and a blood-red aura.
That sounds like that creature that Jeremy Mercer told me about.
Then you must tell us what he told you. What is the story behind that demon that Scout mentioned?
I'll tell you, but I must warn you now. You might want to sit down for this, because it's a rather long story.
Hold on a second. I need to check this place out. Guys, I think I'm in the gun, which is great. Now I can simply shut this place down again.
Well, go ahead. Shut that puppy down for good.
All right, Gun Island. It's time for you to shut down again. What in the... Why can't I move my... Is that...
Ah, crap.
Ah! That really hurts, you son of a bitch!
The control panel.
Okay, this does not look good here.
Translation reads, warning, infected individuals may not disable.
Oh, this ain't good.
This planet is under quarantine.
Scout, scan yourself.
What? Why?
Just do it.
Well... Okay.
Translating background broadcast. Downloading summary databank.
Spy! The scanner says I'm infected.
I was afraid of that. That's why you can't shut the weapon down yet. You've been infected with the Kaosverse bacteria.
Scout, your hands!
To neutralize the infection.
All right.
Good night,
This is
Irene.
actually really bad.
You must find this enzyme 42. And to do that, you need to find to see Emperor Leviathans that Kapu demo man freed.
Well, that should be simple. They might still be at the Stargate which leads to the Sea Emperor's place. Now, I shall tell you a story that Mercer told me which might explain the demon that Scout saw. Long after Kaosverse Prime is born, the Void remained on the other end of the multiversal spectrum. No life existed in the Void, nothing except Apophy's soul. As life began to form inside the new universe, the Void began to shrink and dissolve. Then a spark emerged from the darkness, erupting into a pit of sorrow and agony. This pit of despair would come to be known as the Well of Souls, and at the helm stood Alderman, the final vessel of a Apophis will and the polar opposite of the Creator himself. This also made as a manifestation of the Creator's own negativity and darker thoughts. As the void began to expand, light began to enter the dark realm. Alderman hid himself for over a century while he constructed a new weapon with his own shadows. This weapon would be labeled as the Dark Saber. He began to experiment with his own blood and DNA with the shadows and the souls of those who died with a black and evil heart. As a result, it mutated his whole appearance to the point that he no longer looked human. He then tore the flesh from the well to construct his armor. This armor and sword would guarantee victory against the invading forces of light, for he would be the only dominant force of his own home. Right as if the void would cease to exist, Aldermen attacked. The battle lasted for eons, each century bringing about the death of one of the invaders. Alderman bested them to the point of driving the light into hiding, but he would not let at least one of these cosmic entities survive. It came to be known as one of the most horrific massacres in all of creation, and ever since then, there has always been more darkness in the skies than light. When the war ended, Alderman retreated back to his home. The shadows, wanting to please their master, beckoned. What is our proposed now, great Alderman? Then Alderman decreed, I've created you for a singular purpose, and now it has been fulfilled. You are useless to me now. Not wanting to depart, the shadows clung to their creator, wanting to serve a greater purpose. This act of disobedience enraged him, so he let out a roar which blasted the shadows all across the void, creating new worlds in his image. Feeling pleased, Alderman the Feared returned to the blackest part of his new home, which he turned into his new kingdom. From there, the dark multiverse is born, with the well being the heart of it all. Their Alderman lies still until the day the wall between the two worlds would break, so that he may claim the Kaosverse as his own. Scout, what are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm trying to bash my own brains in. The damn Aurora just freaking exploded. I'm sick and most likely about to die, and came into contact with another demon from the dark multiverse.
Now, Scout. Let's calm down. At least we can take care of the bacteria. We know where the Sea Emperors could be at. You just need to go there and get that enzyme.
Fine, but as soon as I get back home, I'm suing our Altera for every single penny these bastards got.
Don't worry. We'll deal with Altera. Just get the cure, find another Stargate, and come home.
Indicate this structure is composed.
Approximately 10 hours later.
This must be the cure. Here goes nothing, I guess. Whoa! Now that's a good feeling. And now, the moment of truth.
Self-scan complete. Vital signs normal. No remaining sign of bacterial infection.
Boom! I'm back! Now I can finally go home.
You think you're safe from me, Jeremy? You think your friends are safe from my grasp? Even if you eliminated the bacteria, you're still within my iron grip. And one day soon, you will join me as my vessel of destruction. Your worlds will burn, your stars will dim, and the Creator's soul will be mine forevermore. We will meet again, Prince Azra.
Scout! Scout! Please report. Please don't be dead.
I don't know, man. Do I look dead to you?
Scout! Thank God you're okay. And the bacteria is gone?
Yep. No more Krew. Now let's party.